Good morning. It's Thursday, I have no idea, 29th? Hold on, let me have a look. Yeah, Thursday 29th of August. And yeah, the vlog didn't go up yesterday because I'm having a bit of a week. And what's more, yesterday I didn't actually get a chance to record an awful lot. So I honestly think I'm just going to combine yesterday's and the day before's and put it all up today. I am going to attempt to record a podcast. I'm looking around trying to find my makeup at the moment. Okay, we'll find that in a minute. Yeah, so it's been a bit of a week. I've had one of those weeks which, if it could go wrong, it has. So I haven't had a chance to put the podcast up or vlog up. I had to record the podcast this morning. Hopefully that will go okay, and then hopefully by tonight I'll be up to date with all the vlogs, even if they go up as one. And they probably won't. I don't know. Yesterday's like 5 minutes long, so I might tag it onto the day before's. Yeah, and then hopefully I've edited the podcast. It really has been a bit of a week. Poor old Megs, she's had the worst week. Between her tyre delaminating on whatever night that was, Monday night I think, then she was late for work on Tuesday, and then Tuesday evening it took her 2.5 hours to get home because the M25 was shut, where normally it only takes her 40 minutes, and that's a bad run. So she sort of came in, so I was cooking her tea and sort of sorting things out for her there. And then last night I went to see a friend, so I was late home, and then I was also helping her and her sister out with some bits and pieces that they needed. So all in all, family have been very busy, shall we say. Bless them, bless their little cotton socks. It is a little bit cooler today, which is nice. It looks like I'll be able to wear a cardigan for the podcast. I want to get it done before that sun gets round onto that window, because then I get glare. So I need to get that recorded sooner rather than later. Yeah, let's see how we go. I'm slightly off project, but I did work on... We did watch some Poldark last night, and I did work on the sleeve of my understated. So now I want to get this finished. I want a week off so that I can just craft the whole week. I am literally... I've got books to show you from Monday, when at the bank holiday, where I bought stuff from the Fade. I've got all that to show you, which I haven't done. I'm probably about 4 days behind on what's in the bag. And I'm running out of vlog. It's today, tomorrow and Saturday, and then I'm done. Now Sunday I am at the Southern Wool show, so whether I'll put something up for Sunday or not, I don't know. But then, yeah, then I'm done. I would say that the vlog's eaten into my knitting time, but it really hasn't, because I knit while I'm editing, so I probably do more knitting because of the vlog rather than less. But I do seem to have had a bit of a week this week. Thankfully, at least it was a short working week, with it being a bank holiday. Right, I'm going to go and locate my makeup and get on with the vlog. No, get on with the podcast. This is the vlog. Oh, so just setting up for the podcast. This is the podcast table. That's prize for next cows, the sock cow. My backdrop, which will look a lot neater in real life. Bye bye, darling. Love you.
Love you.
That's Kate saying bye bye to the cat. who's been out all night, so she's going to sleep all day. The cat is not Kate.
Not on my bed, you're not, mate. Bears got there first. Love you.
Love you too. See you later.
See you later.
That's all the stuff I want for the vlog later. So I'm really going to try and catch up today.
Mum, I've just gone back to get the Bisto thinking it was my Coke Zero. Just got to go put it in my bag and I'm like, that's not my Coke Zero.
No.
That's the top of Bisto.
I wouldn't go drinking that. I mean, admittedly your little sister probably would, but...
Ash knows it's vegetarian as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you know? Love you too. See you later. Did you know that? Bisto gravy granules for beef is vegetarian friendly. There you go. So yes, this is my backdrop for today. I just need to do one more thing, which I'm not going to show you because it's a secret. And yeah, and it is actually fairly tidy in here now. I've kind of, whilst preparing for the podcast, accidentally tidied up, which is unusual. Normally you wreck the place. So yeah, that's all going on the vlog later. That's just my pile of stuff, and then there's a pile of podcast stuff. So I'm now going to, now I've found my makeup, put my makeup on, and then record a podcast. There you go. Look, you can see the sides again now, can't you? Wow. I even recorded a podcast. We recorded a podcast, and do you know what? You're getting it early this week. I keep saying month today. You're getting it early this week because a lot of it's relevant to the weekend, and of course my podcast doesn't, even though it's today's Thursday, it doesn't normally go out till Sunday. So I'm going to make a priority of editing this and get this out ASAP because both the KALs run out. So the Penguono KAL and the Scrappy Project KAL both finish on Saturday, and I'm going to Southern Wool Show, so all of that information's in the podcast, and I was like, this doesn't go out till Sunday. I probably need to, you know, put it out a bit earlier. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put that out as soon as I get it edited this week. So I'll either go up today or tomorrow, but hopefully today. I'm torn between getting this edited first and putting this up, and then sorting out what footage I've got of vlogs from sort of yesterday and the day before, which is not much, and whether to like tag it onto today's or whether to put the 2 days. I might put the 2 days up together and then start fresh from today because I'll have a little bit of content for today. Wow. But for now, at least he waited till I finished recording the podcast. I guess that's something to be glad for, isn't it? But neighbour and leaf blower. It's not loud music, it's a leaf blower. I don't know how he's got so many leaves, but hey ho. And my washing machine's just finished, so I'm going to go sort that out as well. So I'm going to sort out my washing machine, put out my washing, tidy up the mess that I've made from the podcast, edit the podcast, and yeah, keep an eye on work. That's the other thing I probably should do. But right, you won't have seen this because this is going to go on the vlog. Although if you watch the podcast, you will. I'm going to make socks from this. Isn't this lovely? Really like it. So that's going to be my Saturday Sunday project at the Southern Wool Show, unless I think of anything else before then, but I'm fairly certain that's what it's going to be. Right, I need to get on. I will talk to you lot later. Right, I'm going to record this before today gets too crazy. Let's pop you over there. This is what I've got sitting behind me. So this is an edition of What's in the Bag. This was a bag by Caroline Loves to Say, which was a collaboration with Hedgerow Yarns. This is Fallen Leaves. That's the yarn, and that's the bag, and that's the reason why this has not been emptied, because everything's in it. So I will keep that in there and put it away somewhere so that it's not actually out anymore. That would be good. So that would be the first What's in the Bag. This is the second What's in the Bag. This I got from Bunratty Castle, which is a castle in Ireland, in Galway. Is it Galway, Grace? It's sort of near Limerick, Galway, that sort of area. I have no idea what's in here. Ooh, what is in here? That's definitely hedgerow. There's needles. Okay, let's sort the needles out. The needles are I can't see what they are even with my glasses on. They're fixed. Hold on. 3.25. I'm guessing they're Knit Pros. These are definitely Knit Pros, and these are 4mm. Oh look, I'm beginning to find my 4mm back. They're not fixed, they're an interchangeable set. There's more. What are they? Are they 4s or are they 3.25s? Yep, another 3.25. That's actually quite useful because I think they're a bit longer than the ones I've got in the shawl. So I could use those for the shawl. And there's a bit of purple yarn, so I'm guessing this was a sock set. Stitch holder. This is a glove. I think it's a glove I made for my father-in-law and then decided it was going to be too small for him. So that's as far as I got with the second one and didn't go any further. So I think I'm going to rip those out and recover the purple. Make mini out of this. It's a DK. This is a DK sock, and I'm going to make some DK socks with that because that's a really pretty yarn, but I won't wear those gloves. So this is a hedgerow. I know it's a hedgerow, apart from the fact I can tell it's a hedgerow by looking at it. There's the ball band. Oh, it's a one of a kind. It's very pretty. I've also got a needle gauge. I'm always short of those. Scissors. I kind of matched my scissors with my project there, didn't I? That's getting really sad. The end caps for the interchangeable needles. And a star stitch marker. And this is pretty, a dragonfly stitch marker. They're very pretty stitch markers. And that's it. That bag is now empty. So I'm going to recover the bag. I'm really surprised there's not a sewing up needle in there. There isn't. I'm going to recover the bag and I'm going to rip out that project. So I shall do that in a minute. And then I've got that what's on the bag in the bag for tomorrow, because that is full of stuff from France. So we'll sort that one out tomorrow. Now, the other stuff I wanted to show you was, it was our village fete on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday, and I was inspired by Sherry Harris to embroider. So I was looking for some white linen and nature books, which is the other thing she inspired me for. And while I was looking on the, I'm going to call it a junk stall, I don't know what else to say. It was the Cats Protection League, to be fair, but it had this Christmas ribbon that obviously has never been used. There's 2.7 metres of each on here. I've got that, and I got these. Now these are a pair of white linen trousers. And I thought what I can do is unpick them and cut it into squares and use that to practice my embroidery on, so that I can practice before I buy, expensive linen. So I'm going to wash these and unpick them, and then I'm going to use the scraps that I've got for tiny embroidery just to practice stitches on. I have an idea. I want to perhaps make some cards because I want to do some handmade cards, and I was thinking I might try and do tiny embroidery if I'm any good, and put that to the front of the cards. So yeah, so that was my bargain. So those two, these two, plus this, cost me £2. I thought I was absolutely a bargain. And then this next lot cost me £4, and our books. And I got the Observer's Book of British Wildflowers, which is really cute, so lovely. Haven't had a chance to look through these yet, to be honest. I don't know if any of them are written in. I don't think this one is. But yeah, that's really lovely. So I got that one. I got the Illustrated Book of Birds, which is huge. It's a massive one, this one. And again, it's really lovely. You see. Now, because I want to start painting again, I can copy quite well. I'm not very good at coming up with things originally, but I can copy quite well. So having already drawn pictures is really good for me. So I'm going to have a go at some of these birds. I'm definitely going to have a go at some of the flowers. Oh, I've got this one. Now this looks good. This is Janet Marsh's Nature Diary, and I don't know anything about it other than it looks a little bit like Diary of an Edwardian Lady, and it's sort of going like, that's February the 25th, and it's got illustrations as well. So I'm going to read that and I'll let you know, but it's ever so pretty. Seems like she's got half coloured in pictures. I don't know anything about Janet Marsh or her nature diary, but it looks very, very pretty. And I am looking forward to going through this. So that one. Oh, and then finally, Garden Flowers in Colour. It's 15 shillings originally. This is quite an old one. 1955. And that's got lovely illustrations in it. So this is going to be very good for me to copy. It's brilliant. Isn't that lovely? So yeah, that little lot cost me £4. So thank you, Sherry. That's brilliant. I'm definitely looking at second-hand book fairs, etc. a lot more now. There's a second-hand book site on the web that I've ordered a couple of bits through, and if that when they turn up, I'll show you those. They might turn up today. I have a little one at the corner. Are you all right, my love?
Yeah. It's absolutely freezing down there.
That's a sentence we haven't said an awful lot this last week. Yeah, it's cold. No. Let's enjoy it. Let's embrace the cold. Oh, right, I'm going to switch you off and have a conversation with my daughter.